Long time no see. How are we doing? I am still recovering from being sick from SEMA, which SEMA was a ton of fun, but holy crap. We came home and it was snowing and it was like 40 degrees. Normally we'd be starting this video off by jumping into a huge wrenching project on one of my 3 cars, but that's not really what this video is about. It's more, I'm gonna take you guys with me in my day that I'm spending by myself, because alone time is very important. And Mike's on a trip today. He'll be back tomorrow, but it's very rare that we spend periods of time away from each other, which isn't a bad thing. However, I'm introverted at heart, so sometimes alone time is much needed for me to just recharge my batteries and kind of reconnect with myself. So I have a couple things planned that I want to do today, but if anything else happens, we'll just go with the flow. For anybody that's new here on the channel and has not seen this car, this is my 1991 Nissan 240SX. I picked it up about 2.5 months ago, and that's because my other cars were horribly unreliable. My FC was breaking every other week. My 350Z is a straight project car with no quarter panels on it, and I really wanted something that was fun and still an enthusiast car that I could maybe modify in the future. However, it would still get me around town while fixing my other 2 cars. The underside of this car is completely rust-free. And that's because it's a Southern car. It's from Alabama, and it was bone stock when I bought it, and technically it's not bone stock anymore since we did upgrade literally the entire cooling system due to an overheating issue that was no fault of my own. But I have been driving it every single day, and I will continue to keep driving it every day until they salt the roads here. But it's mid-November, still no snow, still no salt, so I'm driving the car every day still. And there's been one issue that plagues this car and annoys the crap out of me. When I found out about this issue, I thought I was gonna have to drop the gas tank, but I think the solution is a little bit simpler than that. This issue has to do with the fuel gauge not reading correctly. It's just annoying to drive this car around and not know how much gas I have at any given time. Quick side note, if you guys have noticed anything different about my dashboard, it's because it's crackless now. I did post the installation video on my Instagram Reels if you want to go check it out. However, I got this dash for $300, and I'm going to be protecting it with my life because most crackless dashes for 240s are going for like 500 plus. I don't know how I got so lucky to find this on Marketplace, but I snatched it up, and the only thing we broke is the defrost vents, but that was on Mike and I. So if anybody has some defrost vents, please hit me up. Anyways, before we get too far off topic, I think what will fix our fueling issue is replacing the fuel hanger, because when we did look at it last time, it was pretty crusty. I'm gonna go ahead and label these for myself so that I remember that this is the right and this is the left hose. Wow, I drove a lot yesterday. I'm surprised there's still so much gas in here. Okay. There's our fuel hanger. All right, let's quickly compare the one that was in the car versus the one that Mike gave me. Fuel pump hanger. Lots of corrosion. Pretty rusty. This is the one that Mike gave me. He had it as a spare. I don't think that we're gonna run this fuel pump just because I have no idea the condition of this. I bought this AEM fuel pump for my 350Z like 2 years ago, and I didn't end up using it, so I think we should put it in this car. The goal of this install is that hopefully it fixes our problem and we don't have to drop the gas tank. Oh. I got the new fuel pump in. It was a little bit of a struggle because this bottom piece didn't fit as good as the original one. I ended up just using the original one to get this back in. Got the new sock on, and luckily, since this seems like it's already wired up for an aftermarket fuel pump, should just plug right in. I don't even have to use this pigtail that AEM supplies. Since we're here, let's take a look in the gas tank. And as I suspected, it's pretty rusty. I did pick up another cleaned gas tank, but I am really hoping that maybe this just solves the problem temporarily. We're in a predicament. After I put the hanger in, I realized that this ground was just not attached anymore. As you can see on the original fuel pump hanger, it should be attached to this little knob here. So I'm just gonna put it on a ring terminal and attach it to the bolt here. I swapped these clamps for some that I like a little bit better, grounded the fuel pump, plugged it in back here. I think we should be ready. So first test is just making sure that the fuel pump actually primes. Do you have a fire extinguisher here? Because I don't know, when you're working with fuel stuff, You just never know. I certainly did hear the fuel pump, so that's a good sign. So far, we're still reading it about that, but oh my god. Maybe I'm imagining it, but I swear I see. Oh. Damn it. Damn it. We didn't fix the problem. Mike uses an app called Fill Up to track his gas mileage, but it's not available on the Apple App Store. So I've been using this one called Roadtrip Lite. If you guys are interested, it will tell you pretty much what your miles per gallon is, and you can check over time. So this Fill Up, I just got 22 miles to the gallon, which for a stock KA, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. But our fuel gauge is still stuck. So if you guys have any ideas on what this might be, I don't know if maybe it's the fuel tank itself or the gauge, I don't know. Please drop your suggestions. I'd really appreciate it. Am I freaking crazy? That's going up, right? Come on. That was definitely at half when we left the gas station. I'm telling you, it might actually be reading. I can even see it going up slightly now. Dude, what? Just as I lost hope that this car was too far gone. This is exactly what it did in Tennessee too. And I thought maybe because it had new fuel and it started sloshing around that maybe it was reading correctly, but let's pray to God that it stays reading correctly. I'm gonna go try out this Chinese food place for lunch because they have a $9.75 lunch special, and I love Chinese food. Oh my god, it's so old school. Good, how are you doing?
Great. How can I help you?
What do you suggest? I've never been here before.
Oh, first time? Okay.
Mhm.
We have the lunch special right here.
Mm-hmm.
And back the menu, the lunch special. Each meal will come with a profile rice, and you can choose egg roll or soda.
Oh, okay. Ooh, could I do the orange chicken, please?
Yes. The egg roll or soda, which one you want?
Could I do egg roll?
Egg roll? Okay, sure.
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay.
Here's your thing. Oh, that was honestly so delicious, but I forget the Chinese food is just so heavy. It makes me feel full very, very fast. I can smell fuel coming out of this. This wire is loose and cracked off this plastic bracket. Oh, the whole drive, I could smell fuel. It looks like some of it dried up, but I did get a picture of it. It's like we fixed the gauge issue and now it's leaking fuel. Oh my god. That is so frustrating. I still want to go to the thrift store, so maybe we'll just take the Cedric or something, and maybe we'll just leave the 240 here for now because obviously I don't want the car blowing up while I'm driving. I'm not necessarily a fan of Goodwill or supportive of their mission, but I used to work here when I was 17, so sometimes it's nostalgic to just come back and look around. And I have nothing in mind. I just like to wander around stores sometimes and see if I can find something, so.
You're pushing and pulling me down to you, but I don't know what Now when I caught myself, I had to stop myself. I'm saying something that I should have never thought. Now when I caught myself, I had to stop myself. I'm saying something that I should have never thought of you. You're pushing and pulling me down to you, but I don't know what I want. No, I don't know what I want. You got it, some kind of magic, hypnotic. You're leaving me breathless. I hate this. You're not the one I believe in. With God as my witness. Now when I caught myself, I had to stop myself. I'm saying something that I should never thought. Now when I caught myself, I had to stop myself. I'm saying something that I should have never thought of you. You're pushing and pulling me down to you, but I don't know what I want. No, I don't know what I Don't know what I want, but I know it's not you. Keep pushing and pulling me down, when I know in my heart it's not you.
Didn't really come up on anything, but I saw this little like fountain thing. It just needs batteries. I have no idea if this even works, but screw it. I thought it looked cool. We don't have much sunlight left for the rest of the day. However, I really did want to go skating, and I wanted to show you guys my new skateboard because I just set it up. Check out this culprit grip tape, and then I have the chrome Prisa deck. I'm so proud of this. I got some Spitfire wheels. I set up the entire thing with Mike. I actually have a video on that as well. We've arrived at the DIY. There's only one other guy over there skating. So the thing I'm really focusing on today is practicing my ollies, some kick turns, going up ramps. Nothing crazy. I'm not nearly as good at skating as Mike. Well, I got the whole DIY to myself now. Just warmed up a little bit, skated around. I'm still not the most confident on the board, and I know that'll just come with time. It's just like seat time. It's just board time, you know? Just getting used to being on the board. And now this is a brand new board to me, so it's like I gotta get used to it all over again. The one thing I'm trying to get a little bit more confident with is kick turns, like up a ramp like this. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Going backwards is so scary. I just want to get one going back. Then I can move on. Just one. I don't know, guys. I might have to come back to those back kick turns because that's kind of scary going over your shoulder. I can do, you know, the other side perfectly fine, but I don't know. Something about that really scares me. Now to try something else that really scares me, and that is this ramp. This ramp is like super intimidating for me because it's really steep, and it's like one of the only ramps here that are kind of like this. I'm not sure if you could tell how steep it is, but I'm just trying to go up at least halfway of it and just like get used to like the motion of my body going up it. Every time I skate up to it, I just stop because I get so scared. That was pretty good. Oh my god, I did that. Faster. Oh my god, I did it. Guys, I did it. I went up the ramp. You guys see that? I went up the ramp. Holy crap. I wish Mike was here so we could see that. That was so scary. Oh my god, that was fast. It's so funny looking back at the videos because like while I'm doing it, it feels so like intimidating. And then I look back and I'm going like 2 miles per hour. But anybody that's watching this feels intimidated to start skateboarding or honestly do anything, take it from me. It's hard, but it's worth it. And it takes time and patience and practice. I'm literally out here in the dark by myself. And now with this newfound confidence of conquering maybe like half of this ramp, I want to try out my ollies. I still haven't really gotten the pop down, but I think it's cool that I'm trying to document my skateboarding journey because I don't know, I just feel like it'll be cool to look back on in like a couple of years when I'm kick flipping over 20 stairs. Guys, that felt more like an ollie than I think anything ever has. I don't know, guys. Am I improving? It definitely feels better than it used to, but I think I just need to get over my fear and jump. Let's get out of here. Before you guys even say anything, I know that the culprit is like kind of goofy, but hear me out. When I was at the store, I was going through the grip tapes, like picking out everything I wanted for the board. And I saw this culprit and I was like, oh, haha, this is kind of funny. But I was like, wait, I actually kind of like this. And the guy behind the counter was like, listen, if it makes you want to get on the board and ride it, then get it. And I was like, yes, oh my God, that makes so much sense to me. Like all the other ones were black, whatever. But then this one was like super unique. And for my first skateboard, I wanted something like kind of unique. And I've already had 2 little girls compliment me on the culprit. So that's all I gotta say. If you want to get into skateboarding or something, pick a board that you like, pick a grip that you like, pick the color wheels you like, pick whatever will make you get on and ride it. Because I'm going to be riding this stupid culprit board all winter and I'm going to be having a good time doing it. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I skated because for whatever reason, as soon as I turned on the camera, I started skating better and my confidence felt a little bit better. So thank you for that. Now I just think we should go home, shower, make some dinner, just relax, maybe watch a movie or something, hang out with Haru and have a pretty chill night. So I'll see you back at the house. Hi, little man. Oh, you're so cute. Hi, Mr. Man. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? How about this one? How about this one? Look at his cute little face. You guys remember how scared he was of this automatic feeder? I found 1 chicken breast in the fridge, so we're gonna have to figure out something to make with this. But I wanna see if we can get this thing to work. For the record, I took these out of my Xbox controller, put some water in there. Oh! Maybe it's not a fountain. Huh. Okay, well. Cool, I guess. We'll find a place for it. Okay, I just took these screws out to see what was under here. I think I was right. I think that is what this is. You know, like a little water fountain thingy. I wonder if it just doesn't work anymore. I just think it's so cool that some of you guys are really interested in the cooking content, which I did not think that anybody would really care about what I was cooking. But the last couple times that I posted about the avocado toast, or sometimes Mike puts like clips of me giving him food that I cooked him.
What do you got there?
Chicken Alfredo.
Oh my.
It's a steak avocado pesto sandwich, but I've never made it before, so you need to try it and let me know what you think. And I don't know, a lot of people were like, oh, you should start your own like cooking channel and stuff, and like Guys, I don't really know what I'm doing. I find a lot of recipes on TikTok and I use a lot of them. And I like to try different things, but like I'm not a very creative cook, I would say. Like I'm not one of those people who grew up knowing how to cook. Like tonight, I have this one chicken breast. What am I gonna make with this? I don't know. I'm just seasoning it and I'm basically just gonna cook it and figure it out. Because that's the moral of the story. Garlic, onion powder, just like herb and garlic, paprika, olive oil. We use avocado oil, same thing basically, just a little drizzle. What do you guys think about electric stoves like this? Because when I moved in here, I was actually really excited because it looks cool, like, ooh, like it's fancy, whatever. This thing sucks, and maybe because it's just really old, because half of these burners don't work, so I only ever cook on like one burner. And it's impossible to clean. It looks so bad all the time. That's like just stuck on. I would like to replace the appliances at some point, and I have been doing some renovation stuff to the house, but I just feel like a kitchen renovation might be slightly above my pay grade. But maybe if we just like swap the cabinet fronts and get different appliances, maybe it will just change the vibe in here, and maybe different countertops. I don't know. That is so far in the future. I already said I was going to start the living room. What have I been up to? He got nothing crazy tonight, just doing a little chicken salad because I didn't feel like making rice or pasta or anything like that as a side, so I just figured this is good use. First time trying this. Hopefully it's good. Well, I think that is just going to conclude my night. I'm just going to finish eating, watch a movie, and probably go to bed early because that sounds like an adult dream right now. I'm so excited for that. I've just been go for a very, very long time. So I'm glad that I got to just spend a chill day and bring you guys with me because it's so much fun. But I know it's different than my normal content. So I do intend to jump back into the 350Z project as soon as Mike comes back tomorrow. So I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you for sticking around. Bye.